Before we start, guys, please make sure you stay until the end. If you make one common mistake, you may end up spending, guys, thousands of dollars in repairs. Stay with us, we'll explain what it is. Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair, guys. Super quick helpful video for any of you having a problem where you have a warning on your Mercedes C Class generation W204 that says that the door is open but actually your door is closed. What can easily cause that, guys? Please do not waste your money on parts tools diagnostics until you watch that video. It could be actually quite simple fix. We'll talk what we see here at the garage quite often. We'll try to help you guys, and if you need to buy any replacement parts tools, we'll share the information in the description of the video below. Check it out and you can see where we get most of our tools and supplies from as well. So let's start on it now. Before we start, let us tell you a little bit about us, guys. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. We make mechanical repair videos, engines, transmissions, bodywork, electrical, engine, transmission codes, fuses. Why we guys do all that? Because our mission here at the garage is, guys, to save you as much money as we can. All we need in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video. That way we can keep making these free videos. And guys, check out our YouTube channels. We have more than 17,000 free repair videos that can save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. So let's start on it now. Guys, what do we need to check now? Okay, multiple things. But if you have a problem where door detects that it's open but it's closed, one thing you want to check is fuses that relate, guys, actually to the door modules. So we will need to check, I believe, 4 different fuses in 2 different fuse boxes. Now this Mercedes will be using separate fuses for the door modules. We'll talk about that. After checking the fuses, we'll explain what else, of course, can easily cause that we see at the garage and how to test it. But now, guys, let's talk about that. This Mercedes has hidden fuse boxes. 9 out of 10 owners do not know where they're located. That's why, guys, we made one special video on our YouTube channel that's called Mercedes W204 fuse box location and diagram. So what do we need to do? Open the hood, and facing now the engine here on the driver's side, you see we have that fuse box. Open the 2 clips, pull the cover up, and you're going to find a fuse box with a layout like this one here. Before we guys continue, let's explain quickly why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. Guys, let's explain why it's super important to test fuses and relays. That way you do not spend money on diagnostics, parts, repairs you may actually not even need. So, guys, you have different kinds of fuses and relays. We're talking about the maxi fuses, standard fuses right here. You have, watch how many different kinds of relays as well. Now, these fuses, sometimes you can clearly see if a fuse is burnt or not by looking at the element. But sometimes it's really sneaky. They can burn here on the side. It's hard to see. Some fuses will not be visible as well. And we had people that will spend thousands of dollars in repairs, replacing modules, even engine computers, when all they had to do, they assumed they had a good fuse. They pulled it out, they saw it, and they assumed it was good. But guys, you can easily test these fuses, and on some of these, most of them, they have even the terminals on top that allows you to check them with a voltmeter and find out if it's good or bad. You see, that's a good fuse. If it's blown, okay, like this one here, it's blown, nothing. Check this thing out, no connection. One next to it, okay, right here, let me get good contact point. That's a good fuse, guys. You can see you can test them. Now, relays are harder to test, but with the voltmeter, fuses are super easy to test. All we have to do is set it on that setting and practically your home resistance setting, and you can find, guys, okay, if it works or not. For instance, that one was the good fuse. You can see it's going to go down to 0 ohms resistance, or you can go ahead, remove it and test it the same way, guys. It should have 0 ohm resistance. Now, relays, guys, are a little bit more complicated, but it's doable. It will take you a minute or 2 to find out how to do that. Now, we'll put, guys, links to a video that will explain how to test relays, how to test fuses, which battery terminal you need to reconnect and disconnect first if you're doing repairs, because that can cause modules to burn as well, and that can cost you thousands of dollars in repair. Check out the videos, they will be in the description of the video below. So let's start on it now. Here what we need to check, guys, okay, will be, the first one will be fuse number 2, right here, and fuse number 3. Very important fuses. Fuse number 2, fuse number 3. Okay, those are 30 amp fuses, will need to be tested. Make sure you check them. Then we need to come to the trunk. Let me show you what we have here. Okay, 2 more fuses that we need to check. We're going to have a cover usually here on the side that looks like this one. You open it and underneath you have another fuse box. And here you need to check fuse number 39, fuse number 41. Now, guys, what you want to do, make sure with the scanner you clear all your codes, because it could be sometimes weak battery we've seen can cause that too. But you see that device? Let us show you here. Let's open the door. I want to show you something here. This device, guys, okay, is actually right here inside the door. And this device is known as a door lock actuator. What this one does actually closes your door, okay, for the car, locks, unlocks your door. But inside, you see that's the motor for locking and unlocking. Inside you have a switch, guys, and that switch actually, back in the day you used to have external switch somewhere on the door that used to be pressed when you close the door. Now it's all internal, and that switch detects if the door is closed. When that happens, okay, that door lock actuator practically switch is not working, and that's what's causing and giving you that error, guys. Now I want to show you another door lock actuator out of a different car. Okay, let me show you what it looks like here. This is the one, guys. Okay, right here, and practically you can see this is the switch, okay, that detects, okay, if it's closed or locked. On the Mercedes, it's a very little bitty switch, okay, little bitty plate, and if you have problem with it, you will need to check the connection for the door lock actuator. If you have that warning, check the connector, check the fuses. Now if you want to know what are the symptoms of bad door lock actuator on a car, or how to replace door lock actuator, I think we have one on that Mercedes as well. The video will be on our channel that will teach you guys how to do that step by step for any of you needing help with that. In this Mercedes W204 you're going to have all kinds of different fuses and relays that sometimes are hard to find, and if you're in the middle of nowhere you may have a hard time finding one, guys. Replacement one, you may be stuck. It happened to us. So what we usually do, we buy some spare ones and we put in the glove box for a peace of mind. We'll share a link where you can get them at a really good price, quick shipping. That way you do not waste money and time. That link will be in the description of the video below. Check it out for your convenience. Hopefully, guys, the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching and see you next time.